Okay, guys, so New York session is almost upon us. Let's do some quick analysis and see what we may do in New York. So, very, very quickly, let's mark out the Asia gap, which is there. Okay, let's mark out that Asia gap. This is the 30-minute chart, by the way. And currently, after Asia pushed up, we can see that London has ranged. London has ranged. Okay, that's your London range. Okay, London has ranged. So let's just go down to the 5 minute and let me do that. Okay, so what we have here is our London range. Okay, London has been sideways. We do have some pockets of liquidity. Okay, we have an area here. Let me just mark that there, that wick. We have an area here. Um, Let me just mark this as well. There. And then we have this one. Okay, we have this one as well. There. Okay. So we have our range. We know that price is bullish. Okay, price is bullish. We've marked out our range. So I expect that price needs to come and take out or dip into one of these liquidity areas and then reverse. So at 3 p.m. we will draw a zone. Well, 3:05 p.m. for those that were confused. 3:05 p.m. we will draw our 5 minute candle high and low. Okay, and then we will wait for a manipulation. If it manipulates higher first, then guys, I'm going to be looking to sell. Okay, but if it manipulates lower and takes out one of these liquidity zones, then I'm going to be looking to buy. And what will put me in is a 1 minute bearish trend line break. Okay, so let's wait for that. And let's go to the 1 hour. I just want to see. So the 1 hour, our 20 EMA is quite far away from price. But you can see where our 20 EMA is actually matching up with one of our liquidity zones. You can see there's a zone there and our 20 EMA is there. So good chance price could come and dip right here to this 20 EMA and reject. And that's probably where we can get our entry. Okay. So guys, let's see what happens. It's currently 10 minutes to 3. So let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, guys, so 5 minutes past 3. Now let's mark that previous 5 minute candle, right? So this will be our low, okay? And you can see that it already came to one of our liquidity zones, okay? One of our liquidity zones. Right, so that's the candle low there. And then let's mark the high, okay? And that's the candle high there. So we've now marked our candle high and candle low. Okay, that's step one done. So now we wait. Okay, we wait for a manipulation move, which means it's either going to drop below that zone we drew to some other liquidity zone. Now I'm hoping and kind of wishing that it comes to this liquidity zone there where our 20 EMA is. Okay, so it's not far from our zone. So let's give it some time and let's see which way it manipulates first. Obviously, if it manipulates out of our zone, if it breaks the high first and goes up to today's highs, which is about 5,100, which is somewhere here. Okay, if it goes there first then I am going to be looking to sell if it snaps back quickly and closes below that Asia's high or London's high, right? But if it manipulates down first into our liquidity zone there where our 20 EMA is, then I'm going to be looking to buy. Okay. So, and guys, just for the record, 200 Rand account, you can see it's a live account. Okay. 200 Rand account with XM's little bonus. So I got like 250 Rand worth of equity. This is just to show you guys what you can do with 200 Rand. Okay. So I'm going to be trading the small account just as an example. And let's see, just to prove to you guys that you don't need a lot of money to trade Forex or gold as well. You can start with a little bit of money. And if you know what you're doing, you can make money from a little bit of money. So yeah, let's see what happens. We've drawn our 5-minute zone. Okay. Now we wait for price to either break the high or break the low. Okay. Okay, so 20 minutes past 3, price is still in our zone. It did try to break the high, but remember, it must break the high or the low first. A candle must close above or close below. Okay, so you can see those two candles there did not close above, they wicked. Okay, so I know many would have got excited, and soon as they saw it going up, right, buy, we're gonna miss the move. Oh no. Guys, relax, don't be so stressed. Okay, trading is already stressful. Don't make it more stressful by thinking you've missed the move and whatever. Just relax. So currently we're doing nothing. We've marked our zones and we're relaxing and we're watching market, or you can watch a series in the meantime. Okay, we will only act once price either breaks our high or breaks our low and grabs liquidity at one of our predetermined zones. Okay, so let's wait. I'm waiting. Okay guys, so we see that price has broken below our 3 p.m. zone. Okay, very good. Let's just look at the 1 hour. Oh, very close to our 20 EMA as well, and that little liquidity pool there. Very good. Okay, so we still do nothing. Now, if we look at the 1 minute, okay, if we get a break of structure, okay, just going to draw a bearish trend line like that on the 1 minute. If we get a break of structure here and a candle close above this bearish trend line, then I will enter buys. Okay, so I'm just waiting for that. So from the time we've drawn our zone at 3 p.m., we did nothing. We waited for price to break below, okay, and tap one of our liquidity zones, okay. And now I've scaled down to the 1 minute and drew a bearish trend line. And if I get a candle close above this bearish trend line, then I will enter a buy. Okay, without a doubt, I will enter buys. Okay, so let's see what happens. I'll come back when we either have a break above that trend line or price pushes lower, right? Okay guys, so price has come back into our zone. It's broken our bearish trend line, and I am going to enter a buy here. Okay, so let's let it come back down a bit. Okay, I'm gonna enter there. Okay, on our 200 Rand account. Very good. Stop loss is going to be about 150 pips. Okay, so let's make this 300. That gives us a 1 to 2. Okay, Yeah, so let's make our stop loss. We'll use the whole account as a stop loss because it's a small account. I'm willing to risk this money. Okay. There. Right. And our take profit, 150 pip stop loss, 300 pip take profit. Right. That's your 1 to 2 risk to reward. Very good. Okay, guys. So price was moving nicely. It showed us about what, 200 pips of profit. Very, very good. And our small account was in good profit there. So guys, I'm still gonna hold. Once price breaks this current high, then I'll move my stop in a positive. I feel like it's too soon to do that. Okay, so let's see what happens. I do believe that it's gonna go to Asia high, and then we'll see from there. And at Asia high, my profit is 629 rand on a 200 rand account. Okay, so you can see we're already touching 200 rand, which is very, very good. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happens, guys. But for all intents and purposes, we already could have closed. We already saw 200 pips of profit. Those who try and look at the strategy, having learned other things from other people, okay, to me, if you want to know my strategy and how I trade, this is the third day in a row that I'm showing you how I trade. Okay, I'm showing you how I trade, and you can see we already 200 pips of profit. Look at there, 250, 270 rand profit on a 200 rand account. Guys, who said forex you need big money? Who said you need big money? So yeah. And just checking in on my normal account. Price is moving well. It's the same thing, guys, big or small, it's the same thing. And we collected what it showed us, yeah, here 200 pips of profit as well. Very, very similar entries. It's actually the same entry. I think on this account we actually had a bit of a higher entry, marginal, few pip difference. But guys, you can see, big or small, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if your mentor is telling you, oh, you need a 10,000 rand account, that's why you blew but he made profit, guys, I'm showing you it's the same trade. If somebody came with a big account and took my trade using 0.30, they'd be sitting 8,000 plus up, right? Somebody came with a small account, 200 rand, took the same trade, they'd be sitting 260 rand up already, and they could have closed, because 260 rand is a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Okay, but obviously we're holding for more than that. So let's see, guys, right? So guys, almost 5 o'clock, 5 minutes to 5. It showed us 230 pips so far. Guys, we're sailing, and at this time price broke the high. Let me move my stop in a positive, sitting 330 rand in profit on a 200 rand account. Okay, so guys, I don't know what more to tell you all, really. We're halfway to TP. I could easily close here, 230 pips. Those who know about forex and gold, 230 pips on any day of the week. I know people that say 50 pips and a daily target met, and their students must close. So guys, this is 4 times that. So at the end of the day, New York strategy, guys, Precision Pips Club. Even if price comes back down now, this trade is risk free. I don't have to worry about anything. I'll just do the same thing tomorrow, you know, if I get stopped out here. But likelihood is it's gonna go to TP. So let's see what happens. Okay guys, so price has been floating here between 200 pips and 250 pips for the last 30 minutes. Ample time. You could have taken profit at any time. You could have taken profit, okay? But we're still waiting to hit TP. Okay. Okay guys, so 10 to 6 we are still in, and guys, a really silly mistake. This is the danger of using the one-click buy and sell buttons. You see these buttons here at the bottom. So I had my phone open and I was talking to somebody, and I mistakenly entered 2 cells just randomly, and price moved. And I lost 168 bucks, but I'm still in. My balance is 31 rand, and yeah, so our buy entry was still good. As you can see, we did not get stopped out, but if it goes to TP, then hey, I would cover back my my little loss there. Silly little loss. Yeah, so first time ever this has happened to me. How weird. But anyway, as you can see, my deposit was 200 bucks. Those silly little sales. And guys, you know I'm not going to put sell. Why would I put sell when we already in the buys and flying 250 plus pips? Why would I put sell? Silly mistake. But anyway, we're still in. Let's see what happens. I could close now though, and I would still have more than I started with. But for the sake of seeing a trade go to TP, guys, I'm gonna hold, right? Okay, let's see what happens. I'm willing to risk it. Okay, guys, so we're still in. We're sitting about 350 bucks in profit, which is excellent. And let's not forget our catastrophic error. You know, those one-click trading buttons. Never ever have your phone open while you're talking to somebody, or that you'll suffer these consequences. But anyway, by the grace of God, we're still in 30 rand balance. But because of our really good entry, we are floating 350 rand profit. If price goes to the highs or to TP, then we'll grab, what's it, 600 bucks. Yeah, 628 rand. On a 200, it's supposed to be a 200 rand account. But yeah, we'd grab 600 bucks. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, so we're currently floating 450 rand profit on our now 30 rand account. But yeah, just know that I could have closed at any time. I could have closed now too. I would have recovered my loss, and I would have made profit for the day. So yeah, our entry was very good. Even that previous candle liquidity grab, because of our good entry, it missed our stop in a positive, so we are still in. And yeah, we're well on our way to TP. We're currently floating 300 pips, guys, 300 pips in a market that is extremely volatile. At all-time highs, we are still able to make money. Where the rest are waiting to sell, we are still able to make money. So yeah, so let's wait a bit, and hopefully we hit TP. So guys, we just touched 500 bucks profit. Price is right there at TP. It's right there. Many would close now, but let's hold for TP. It's nice to see a trade go to TP. At the end of the day, this trade is currently risk-free. Okay, guys, so I ended up getting stopped out in a positive. Obviously, I didn't make any profit there, but I did enter again. I'm back in because of that rejection at the 200 MA on 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm back in. I'm currently floating 130 or so rand. I did have an equity of I think 80 rand. So yeah, I entered again. And yeah, let's see. The plan here now is to finish back on 200 bucks or 250 bucks worth of equity. Then I'll trade this account tomorrow, and I'll show you guys how I can flip a 200 rand account. Okay guys, so I'm currently floating 200 rand worth of profit on that same 30 rand account. Guys, I think I'm gonna close here because then it's back to what I started with for the day. And yeah, I'll just trade this account tomorrow, fresh start. So let's close here and call it done. So originally I started with 200 Rand. You can see my deposit there was 200 Rand. And then fatal error by pressing the one-click trading buttons by mistake while I was not looking. But yeah, back to basics. No loss for me today. Strategy still proved to be 100%. Gave us 300 pips of profit. Obviously, I did not take that. Otherwise, I would not have did what I did. But yeah, for me, no loss, no loss. And small money, guys. Small money. 200 Rand.